I want to talk to you about AI agents. So you hear whole conversations around artificial intelligence. Big question is, what are AI agents this year, and how can you use them to your advantage? Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. I want to give you a few types, tips, benefits, hacks, and examples of AI agents. But before I get into the nitty gritty, let me first define what an AI agent is and what it's not. Okay. So, AI agents are tools that use artificial intelligence to answer questions and solve problems with little or no human intervention. Okay. The cool thing about AI agents is that they can understand changing context and make decisions on their own to achieve goal. Okay, to achieve a goal. So you may be familiar with simple AI chatbots. Okay. Now AI agents can work similarly, but with the one distinct difference that sets them apart because an AI agent doesn't just reply to a query. It can learn from each interaction to improve its performance. Okay, this is kind of cool. And so that ability to adapt actually lets AI agent take on very complex tasks. Okay, and that's what you want. You want to have this sort of complexity embedded in your operation, at least embedded in your AI operation. So you can look on the screen here. Local IQ's AI agent helps business owners market to, manage, and respond to leads. And that's what you want. You want to have that level of complexity in the operation. So that's the basic definition of AI agents. Everybody knows about ChatGPT, but you have hundreds, literally hundreds of AI agents out there doing millions of things. Okay. So, how do AI agents work? Well, they're able to set goals, they are able to collect and understand data. They're able to make decisions and predict outcomes, and they can learn also autonomously. Let me explain what I mean by setting goals. Well, AI agents were designed in the first place to achieve, let's say, specific goals like scheduling appointments, optimizing social media content, or managing the environmental controls of an office building, right? So you have a large array of activities that an AI agent can really engage in. So the first thing an agent will do is determine a goal. Goals can be provided by a user, or an AI agent can set its own goals that lead to a larger objective. Also, an AI agent can collect and understand data. So AI agents make decisions and provide an output based on the data they receive. Often that means what? It means starting with an initial training data set, like a year's worth of customer service ticket. Then the agent will continually collect more information through new interactions. So this is a learning process. So it's important to understand that data can come from any number of sources, okay? Some agents review social media posts, news reports, customer interaction histories, and so on. So the more robust and recent the data set, the the better output you will get from an AI agent. So history plays an important role. So also, an AI agent can make decisions and predict outcomes. Okay, here is where the magic starts to happen because AI agents use algorithms and machine learning to make decisions and predictions based on all that data. Okay, let me give you an example. I want you to look on the screen here. Let's say your pizza restaurant used an autonomous delivery robot. That robot could evaluate all the possible delivery routes available, learn from each delivery, let's say to reduce time and risk, adjust its actions based on past experience and current information, like maneuvering around a construction site or pausing for pedestrians, predicting actually potential outcomes, like if it takes longer to deliver a pizza, or like doing something on three consecutive Monday evenings. Okay, for instance, those are things that the pizza can like the AI agent can do. You can look on the screen here. Pizza delivery robots are powered by AI agents that have to make lots of decisions on the fly. Also, the autonomous learning. So AI agents learn autonomously without direct human intervention and improve their performance after each interaction. So this is, let me give you an example. Say you launch a commerce, let's say a customer service AI agent on your e-commerce website. You've given it the goal of resolving customer inquiries satisfactorily and fed it some scripted responses to common questions, right? That's the preliminary foundation. At first, the agent provides generic responses, but after the initial interactions, it tracks customer satisfaction scores, resolution rates, and message sentiments. The agent identifies which responses led to the best results and refines its language and problem solving approaches. So, if you think about it, what are the benefits of using AI agents for your business? I mean, think about AI agents as your invisible robots. Okay, those invisible operational robots to kind of help you actually get better. So there are lots of benefits when it comes to AI agents. They save time and increase efficiency. They improve accuracy and consistency, and they also give you a competitive advantage, among others. So, what about when I say save time and increase efficiency? With an AI agent, you can really automate repetitive tasks and free up time for high level work like creating strategies or improving your products and services. What about improving accuracy and consistency? Well, customers crave consistency. They want to get a reliable answer whenever they need it, and AI agents can provide that level of consistency in a few ways. First, they can pull from a vast amount of data and process new data faster than humans without the fear of manual data entry mistakes. Second, AI agents can standardize and repeat a process identically every time. They remove some of the human variability from the equation. And third, an AI agent can track results in real time and flag inconsistencies quickly. The agent can even adjust workflows to reduce the chance of those inconsistencies happening again. And they can do all this while operating 24/7. So your customers get better answers without waiting until your business opens or reopens the next day. So AI agents also give you a competitive advantage because they can collect and react to vast amounts of real-time data. And this makes you more competitive because think about customer segmentation, for instance. Think about marketing personalization. What if each of your leads and customers received a highly personalized email with offers based on their behavior, spending habits, and demographics, and you didn't have to lift a finger to actually make it happen? So, this is really fantastic. This is the level of granularity, that level of segmentation that an AI agent can really instill in your business processes. So when you think about AI agents, what are the types of AI agents you currently have right now? I mean, well, current research has identified five types of AI agents. Okay. So now, one thing for sure, one agent can include several of these types. Okay. But the cool thing is that every AI agent type is suited for different purposes. So you have a simple reflex AI agents, you have model based AI agents, you have goal based AI agents, you have utility based AI agents, and then you have learning based AI agents. Let me first talk about the simple reflex AI agents. So, simple reflex AI agents are the most basic of the AI agent bunch. They operate on a simple, if this, then that decision making architecture. So, a smart thermostat that adjusts the environment in your shop is a good example of a reflex agent. It senses that the room temperature has dropped and starts the heater in response. Model based AI agents are more complex. They not only respond to immediate inputs, but they also create a model of their environments and track changes as they happen. This additional capability allows model agents to predict potential outcomes before taking action. What about goal based AI agents? Those are often even more advanced. They have the capability to consider existing conditions and multiple potential future conditions to decide which action will achieve a goal. And goal based agents use reasoning to adapt to a new strategy if one is not working. So, this is really cool. You also have utility based AI agents. Those are designed to handle situations with multiple competing outcomes. They assign a numerical score to each outcome and choose actions that maximize the overall benefit or reduce the overall harm. Like an inventory management system for a small business is an example of a utility based AI agent. It has three competing goals, right? Preventing stock outages, maintaining a high stock turnover, and reducing the overall cost of goods. And you also have learning based AI agents. Basically, they are built to improve their performance through experience. They will change their decision making strategy and develop more sophisticated problem solving skills through experience. And one example of that is actually the Netflix recommendation engine. Okay, it tracks what you watch and learns your viewing patterns to progressively refine its suggestions. So this is very fantastic from a scalability point of view. I also want to talk to you about five examples of how businesses use AI agents. You have a large variety of use cases. Again, depending upon the sector that you're in, the kind of niche you're in. So you can use AI agents, for instance, for lead capture and management. Okay, so service businesses, let's say roofers, physical therapists, etc. They know the challenge of balancing, let's say, the need to provide a great experience for current customers with responding quickly and appropriately to new prospects. So AI agents like the one through Dash by Local IQ are actually stepping in to help manage incoming leads big time. The cool thing is Dash, for instance, can provide an AI summary of lead phone calls, automatically categorize every lead for easy reference, and prioritize incoming leads so users know which to contact first. And this is kind of cool because you are able to really get ahead in terms of credibility. So Dash, you can see on the screen, Dash helps businesses keep new leads organized and responds to them faster. You also have customer support. So AI chatbots have been around for a while, but these tools have evolved beyond a simple ask a question, get a canned response version. Now there are full-fledged AI agents being used to understand the context of customer questions and provide more complex answers. You also have a social media scheduling. So basically, social media marketing requires a lot of repetitive work and generates a lot of valuable data, and that makes it a perfect application for an AI agent. So agents in the social media scheduling space can automatically schedule posts at the optimal time, generate replies to comments, review the trends and sentiments behind brand mentions, and much more. So this is really fantastic. Another use cases for AI agents is actually conversational e-commerce shopping. Okay, this is kind of cool because you are able to instill an extra layer of credibility in the e-commerce transaction. So old school chatbots, that sound weird, but that's really what it is. Okay, they could tell you the price or availability of a product in a chatbot window. Now, conversational shopping AI agents can actually jump in at any point during your shopping journey to help you find the perfect product for you, even if you're not sure what it is. Okay, because the conversational e-commerce chatbots will ask you a few questions to really see what kind of answers you are expecting. Okay, so this is kind of cool. I mean, for instance, a conversational shopping agent can learn about individual shoppers and react to their needs on the website, in email, and through SMS text when the shopper approves, of course. So you as a shopper, you have to approve, okay, before actually the conversational chatbots really steps in. So you can think of this type of AI agent as a store clerk who helps narrow down your choices, finds alternatives, and shares upcoming promotions, for instance, so that you're able to basically extract value from the whole conversation. Now, only this clerk is ready to help during those midnight retail therapy sessions, if you think about it. You also have a HR. So HR actually is a great area where a business can use an AI agent. So if you ever had to recruit and train new employees, you know how much work is involved. So HR AI agents can screen new prospects, answer common employee questions, and walk new team members through the new hire orienteering process. So this is kind of cool. Okay, so you can have an AI agent, for example, that supports recruiters and hiring managers. An AI agent that even acts like let's say, a hiring coach by helping to prioritize the best candidates and seeking out prospects from pools of previous applicants or even better, current employees. So HR is actually, when you think about it, HR is an ideal use case for AI agents because it requires lots of repetitive paperwork and processes. Plus, AI agents are great at performing tasks without human error or variation, which makes the hiring and onboarding process more consistent for every applicant. And that's what you want. You want to have that level of consistency. You want to have that level of stability. You want to have that level of what I call efficiency. If you can get that, that really paints a positive picture of the brain. Let me talk to you about a few tips for finding and using AI agents this year. One thing you want to do here is that you want to really consider your needs, okay? So you want to review where you need help managing or marketing your business. Ask questions like, where do I spend time on repetitive processes? How could an AI agent improve my customer's experience? What skill set do I not have access to, right? Because you're trying to fill the gap. And where does your business lose money right now? So with that list in mind, begin searching for AI agents that help solve those challenges. And what you want to do is you want to use free trials. So many AI agents plans include either a free tier or a free trial. Even if they don't, you could always ask the sales team if you can try the product for a month. Make sure you are ready to put some time into the trial. You don't want to use up to you do not want to use up 3 weeks of a 30-day trial without getting into the platform. It's also a good idea to go in with a list of goals and experiments. For example, if you are trialing an accounting AI agent, you may want to know if it can accept payments from all the ways your customers pay. You also want to include human intervention. So AI agents have come a long way, but they're not flawless, right? Once your tool is up and running, decide how and when you will have a human review it. Test it out like your customers would review the output, and make sure it's still on track. And one thing you want to do also is to create an AI use policy. So if you are trying to really beef up your AI agent strategy, create an AI use policy. So hopefully your employees will embrace the AI agents you bring into your business, and you want to make sure they are using it correctly, right? That's the thing. You do not want to have like extra liability. They have to use it correctly and responsibly, and that they're not using unapproved AI agents that are not trained in your data. That's why you want to create an AI use policy up front. You can keep it simple to start and add it. You can add to it as new situations arise. And you also want to set goals and measure progress. That way you know whether you're on track or not. Don't forget you invested in an AI agent for a specific objective, right? The question is it achieving it? The best way to know is to go into the process with a specific goal, like reducing customer support response time by 20%, for instance. Then you want to measure how you have progressed against that goal in the first place. So, this is something to really think about. So, in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about AI agents. I defined what an AI agent is, what it does, okay? What are the benefits of using them? What are five types of AI agents? Five examples of businesses use cases for AI agents, and I gave you also a few tips on how to find and use the right AI agents for your business. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.